Hello and welcome. This is my 2019 Nishiki Colorado Comp 27.5 Plus. So I got this 5 days ago and I went onto the Dick's Sporting Goods website to see what the specs were so I could accurately include them in the description below. And at that time, they were available for purchase online. I know because I got as far as adding an 18-inch one to the cart. So I went back today just to have a look, and son of a gun, they've sold out again. So I guess strike while the iron is hot these days when it comes to buying bikes. In the short time that I've had this bike, I've already started tweaking it. The very first thing that I did was I replaced the seat stem. I had an awfully hard time getting this thing out, and I thought, well, that's odd. And as you can see in this photograph, there was a reason for that. Somehow the previous owner had bent it, and gee whiz, no wonder it didn't fit right. Luckily, in my box of parts, actually I have 3 boxes, I had a spare stem with the proper size, and this will get me through until I get a dropper post, because I am going to get a dropper post. Next, I took the opportunity to modify the cockpit. I started by replacing the stock rubber slip-on grips with a set of Oury lock-ons. Now, the stock grips, they weren't bad for what they were. Thing is, I like something with a bit more of a comfort level than the thin rubber. I've recently started using these Ourys, and I tell you, I like them just as much. And the advantage of these is that being lock-on, they're easier to remove if I want to do something with the controls. I also took the opportunity to replace the stock 90mm stem with a 45mm stem to give me a more upright riding position, since I have back issues, and the more upright I can ride, the better I feel. Now, this one is clearly blue, and at first I was kind of ambivalent about leaving it, and I do have a black one en route. And I replaced the spacers with a set of carbon fiber spacers because of the difference in the height of the mounting surface of the stem. And plus, I saved maybe what, 1/2 of 1 gram of weight. Hey, it all counts. And finally, regarding the cockpit, I've got a 780mm wide Wake aluminum handlebar on its way. That will replace this stock 720mm unbranded aluminum handlebar. The rest of the bike is in pretty much stock form, and I don't have big plans to change most of that. The exceptions are, as I mentioned earlier, installation of a dropper post and a 780mm wide handlebar. The rolling stock is in perfect shape right now, and I'm going to run these tires until they need replacing. All that's left now is to take this mighty beast for a ride, and instead of talking about riding, let's do it. My first impression of this bike is that it is surprisingly fast. I say surprisingly because there's nothing on paper that would make you think it would be, and yet it is. Being that it's a large frame and I usually ride mediums, it took me a couple minutes to get used to slightly different dynamics. I think I'm going to like this. Once I put the dropper post on it, I'm going to like it a lot better. But no major calamities and no major drama, so it's all good. If you have an opportunity, seriously, to pick one of these up, used, or on those rare occasions when they restock them new, I highly recommend going for it. This is a really nice bike, capital N, capital B, and I am really happy that I bought it. I think Morrigan and I are going to have a lot of fun together. Yeah, I name my bikes. Don't you? If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. That does help the channel. Below left is a link to my first look at this. And below right is a link to another video that I think you'll enjoy. And as always, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate that. Goodbye and have a great day.